Hi guys, I came out here and braved the cold to bring you the review of the Brickhouse Fumas. These things are kind of a cheap stick from Brickhouse. They're kind of a big name lately. They've been coming out with some pretty good stuff. The Brickhouse Connecticut, which was fantastic. The standard Brickhouse stick is very highly rated for good reason. Lots of people enjoy those. This is a little bit of their one of their budget lines, I guess. Typically when somebody says a Fumas, they're talking about something that was kind of an experimental stick, or even the clippings that somebody swept up off the floor and threw into a Cuban sandwich type of a stick and then just sold it for cheap. I'm not really sure which one of those this fits in, or if it fits in some other category at all. I don't know. All I know is that it's a budget stick, and I've been smoking them for a while, trying to do a little bit of research, so I'll talk a little bit more about my findings later on. But I'm going to go ahead and smoke this thing, and we'll go from there. Let's go ahead and look at some specs. It has a sun-grown Sumatra wrapper, and the binder and fillers are all from Nicaragua. So it's pretty obvious why I bought this. The appearance of it is not that of a cheap stick. The wrapper is beautiful, it's kind of silky. They're pretty consistent, beautiful tight double caps on all of them. I had a couple sticks in the bunch that were a little lumpy. One of them had a little bit of a scar on the back, it was peeling a little bit. Other than that, pretty consistent overall. Some of them have a little bit of almost a box pressed-esque appearance to them. They're not box pressed, but they pack them in these tight little bundles, so they kind of take on a little bit of that shape, which it's kind of cool. I don't know, maybe it's not, I just think it's cool. So anyways, let's keep going. It's a sweet, cedary aroma that comes off of this thing. Let's get it cut. Medium draw, raisiny with a little bit of pepper. Let's get lit. Sweet and spice and everything nice. That's pretty much it. Medium body, sweet on the draw, and a little bit of peppery on the finish. That's it. We'll talk to you soon. Ten minutes in. Lovely ash, beautiful burn, still plugging away, same flavors as before, with the addition of kind of a nice cedar right in the finish. Fairly short finish, cedar, a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of pepper. That's all we got so far. Half hour, guys. Smoking a little bit quick. I'm just past the halfway point, I think. I'd love to tell you about some great, crazy transition or some new development, but there's really nothing to talk about. It's pretty much continued the same as right after the light. I'm cold, and this thing has got some pretty good, consistent flavors. Consistent draw, plenty of smoke output, beautiful ash. The first chunk dropped off about 2 inches. Same as before. Guess I'll just have to keep smoking it and catch up with you soon. Alright guys, time to put this one down. Let's talk about it. I'd say probably Earth was the name of the game for the last half. So like I said, I've been researching these things, and by research I of course mean smoking a lot of them. And they're pretty good sticks. I got them on a special. They're about $1.50 a stick, which is kind of the lowest you can ever expect to pay for a good enough stick that you actually want to smoke it. You can spend less, but you might not like what you got. These things, I think they're normally priced in the $3 a stick range if you buy them online. They come in a pack, wrapped in paper. Kind of a cool pack. If you follow me on Instagram, you should check it out because I posted a picture of that. And then also I posted, I think I need to post a picture still, of when I was smoking the other day. A lot of people say, like I mentioned earlier, that these things are just kind of made from the sweepings or the scraps of tobacco that didn't make it into the full brand sticks. I had one the other day. The ash was holding on for about half a stick, about half the cigar. And you don't typically get that long of an ash from like a short filler cigar. Usually it's something that's got long filler in it. So I think these things are pretty high quality. I mean, from the appearance, the way that they smoke. One thing I will say is that a good number of them have had a pretty hard draw. They've been really, really tough. Kind of roll them in between your fingers as you're smoking them, they loosen up. One of them was pretty hard all the way down. Construction wise, they're real consistent. They've all got really good burns. I haven't had anyone have any issues there. They all burn almost perfectly even all the way down. Really nice. And the flavors are about like I described today. Pepper, cedar, a little bit of sweetness in the first third. Second third, more of the cedar, less of the pepperiness. And then the last third, a little bit on the earth side. Another thing I'll say is that I find a lot of times, especially with the less expensive sticks, is that last third tends to get a little bit bitter. You get that earth in there and it just gets kind of a bitter, harsh flavor. These things, for the most part, are pretty consistent in a nice, fresh tobacco taste all the way down without getting that kind of bitter nastiness towards the end that you get from a lot of different sticks. And these ones they're pretty good. I'm really happy with them. I recommend you try them out. I'm not going to post a link. I'm done with that. I'm not going to promote any one cigar page or anything like that. You know, if you got a retailer online that you like to go with, check them out. Hopefully they've got them there. I do recommend them. They're a great everyday stick, especially, you know, for my taste. I love Nicaraguan tobacco. I love a solid medium body, and these things they're solid medium all the way down. I love that. I love the flavors that come out of them. If I had to say one thing, I wish they had a little bit more of the pepper flavor all the way through. I really like that, especially with the cedar and the earthiness. I love that. So it's really good, especially that first third. I really enjoy. So there you have it. That's my opinion. Another good budget stick. I'll continue on my quest to find the best low-cost cigars on the market. I'd say this is a pretty good installment. There you go, guys. Happy smoking. Probably saying that wrong. Fumas? Fumas. No, I love Nicaraguan tobacco. Fumas. Happy. Can't talk. Too cold. Shivery. Fumas. Fumas. Damn it! I'm gonna start over. Can we start over? Let's start over.